Hey my sweets, how are you today? I am vlogging today. I'm going to do a quick video of me making dinner for the family. It's going to feel like a Sunday on a weekday, okay? So you see I have my water ready in the sink for me to wash my dishes as I go. I got some chicken sections soaking in the cool water. Do not use warm water to defrost your meat. You use cool water and it'll defrost itself by room temperature. I'm going to also show you how to make homemade sweet and sour sauce. Okay, my way. I know everybody has their own versions of how they make sweet and sour sauce, but I'm going to show you what the ingredients that I have sitting right here. I'm going to show you exactly how I make it my way. Sweet to way. Okay. I hope that you all are having a very blessed day. If you have not already, like, share, and subscribe to my videos, I welcome you to the fam. Go ahead and subscribe. It helps my channel to grow continuously and to spread what I love to do and motivate others who may be experiencing some different challenges in life to keep on going. That is my mission behind having a YouTube channel. So, by that being said, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit your notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I upload a new video, vlog, however, lifestyle, whatever. Whatever you like to see. So, let's get cooking. What's on the menu? I have cabbage that I'm going to make. I'm going to also make some quick jiffy cornbread. I'm going to also make some sweet and sour chicken, like I said. And what else am I missing? Probably some rice I'm going to put with it, okay? So, hang in there. So, that I've had my chicken soaking, y'all. So, you can soak your chicken in some salt water bath, or you can do vinegar, as my grandmother do back in the day. So, it's defrost the way I want, and I'm going to take a strainer and strain off the water, and then we're going to pat it dry before we apply some seasoning. Alright, so I have the chicken already drained, and we're going to line it on my pan, and we're going to go ahead and pat dry it so we can apply the seasoning. Alright, so let's line up our chicken on this pan. That's where the magic is going to happen. Once again, I hope that you guys are having a great day. I'm going to be back on the camera soon enough so y'all can see my pretty face. Alright, you guys, so I'm getting ready to season the chicken, but again, I would like to thank all of you for tuning in, for actually subscribing, actually helping a sister out with her channel to grow and reach. Thank you all for your support, and I would like to update my info because I have some questions about that, or how to reach me through email, through PO info and stuff like that. So just stay tuned for that. I'm going to post that with my newest videos so that you can have updated information on how to reach me and everything, and how to support my channel if you wish to do so. So God bless you in the midst of considering. And just look for it in my current info, okay? So, I'm putting some black pepper, a little bit of seasoning salt. We're going to do some ginger because I love ginger. And since we're doing the Asian theme, I'm going to add that ginger. A little all-purpose, some granulated onion powder, black pepper, you know, keep it simple, some seasoning salt, because I don't want it to overpower my sweet and sour flavor. So we're gonna mix that in like that. I'm trying to get this going because the kiddos will be home from school soon, so trying to get that together. We're gonna let that sit on the side while we make our sauce, and while I get the oven nice and preheated. I'm gonna preheat it to about 375, might do 380. but $3.75 is the ideal. Let's move it along. Time's ticking. I'm starting to cut up my peppers. These will go inside my cabbage. I need to sharpen my knives again. My knives feel a little dull. Yeah, it's time. Alright, so how many of you like sweet and sour chicken? I know it's a good amount of people probably do, or you probably prefer General Sour chicken or the orange chicken. I think I've done a recipe like that in my previous past videos. If you want to look that up, or I'll look it up and just link it in the description box. I'm not making exactly fried cabbage. I'm, just seasoning my cabbage. Normally, if I do fried cabbage, I'm going to put some sausages in, along with the onions and bell peppers. Put the little razzle dazzle, all that stuff. So, actually, I'm going to show y'all how I cut up my cabbage. I do have a video link for cutting cabbage of my way, cutting the cabbage, but anyway, y'all make me feel like I'm chefing it up in the kitchen when I'm with y'all. So we in this together. Alright, so you saw me cut off the edge of the cabbage, right? So we're going to take off the outer parts of the cabbage. You do not have to throw this away. You can actually make stuffed rolled cabbage. So I'm going to bring that recipe as well. So I cut the ends off so I can lay it flat like this. And then we're going to split it in the middle. I take it and I face this core toward me. And now I'm going to cut like a little V. And watch this. I used to work at a Fresh Express. Boom. See that? The core just come right on out. Working at Fresh Express, I used to have a machine that will cut the core out. So it's an assembly line place, and it's very cold. Very, very cold. And so when the cabbage comes down the conveyor line, this part is bang, just as such, like bang, and it's a core thing. I don't know the exact name, but it takes the core out. So you just bang it and you pass it on, bang and you pass it on. So imagine your muscles is developing while you're doing this, because it's a constant movement. Oh yeah, I've had a lot of jobs, but I've enjoyed the jobs I had, But, at one point I said, you know what, I can actually just, work for myself. And I used to think that was lazy, but I don't know where that thought comes from. That is the enemy. But anywho, God was just repositioning me to step out on faith and do what I love and get paid for it, Just do what I love. So that's what YouTube came about. Like inspiration, saying, hey, you can do it, Not so much to get paid, but actually showing somebody else what I like to do. And, I didn't know at the time that YouTube paid. I just wanted to be, in a teacher mode, so to say. But as far as what I'm going to show you guys, what I'm doing behind the scenes is the opportunity to make money, just doing what I love, and one day open up my restaurant that I want to open my way, So I'm going to put my chicken drizzling some olive oil that'll help it to kind of crisp up in the oven. I just used the last of the oil that I had. And we're going to slip this in the oven to get that started. I don't like my baked chicken to be kind of soggy. I like it to have just a little crisp to it, a little bit. Sorry about that. Had a phone call from Papa Bear. He's on the way home in a little while when he get off from work. So, gotta keep rolling, y'all. Gotta keep rolling. All right. So you can see in the pot too. Cause I know I be nosy. I be wanting to see. Alright y'all, we're gonna get started making the sweet and sour sauce. Trying to make sure my fire is down good enough. Alright, so we're gonna get started making our sweet and sour sauce. So I'm using these canned pineapple juice. You can use, you know, pineapple juice out the bottle, whatever, you know, however you find it. I just happen to have these on hand, so I'm using this. And let's see if it shows up to a cup. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, so we're gonna add that in there. Just a little tiny smidge left. I might as well use it. It's a whole lot of chicken. A whole lot of chicken. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my rice vinegar. You can get that at your Asian market. Or you can find this in Walmart like I did. And you can use white vinegar as well. So today I want a more pungent. I call it pungent because I believe that rice vinegar is a little more pungent than my white vinegar. So I'm going to use that today. But you can use either or. Y'all, forgive me for my voice. It's going in and out. It's the change of the weather. So I'm doing like a fourth of a cup of my rice vinegar. You can use light soy sauce if you want to reduce the salt intake, or you can use the regular. Uh-oh. I got a little heavy-handed. Alright, so that was the fourth. Put a fourth in there. I smell my chicken, y'all. My chicken is smelling good. Them kids are going to love this dinner tonight. I know they are. Then I'm making my infamous cornbread. Oh yeah, it's going down. I showed me support. He was watching my videos. So let's do about a half a cup. Now the alternative to this brown sugar, you can use the light brown sugar as well. You don't have to use the dark. Or you can use white granulated sugar. You know, your regular sugar, you can use that too. But if you want to reduce the sweetness, you know, you can use the brown sugar. Okay, so it's time for the ketchup. I'm going to put some ketchup. We're going to do 3 tablespoons, but I'm going to do, for the sake of me not, got something, for the sake of me not dirtying up all my dishes, I'm just going to go ahead and put it forth in there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Or a little bit more than 4. Yes, sir. You know, y'all know I don't measure. I cook by heart. So I'm just doing this for you guys to follow along, but I don't be measuring. I don't. Yeah, whisk this thing. Whisk. I'm acting like I didn't feel that little pop just popped up on me. Anyway. Are you liking the video so far? Me vlogging, cooking for the family. If you do, hit the thumbs up. You see that ketchup allows it to thicken some. And also, there's cornstarch that I'm getting ready to do. But you see, it's so simple. It's going to be delicious on the chicken. Oh yeah, that's sweet and sour. I did put the vinegar in it. Now that I taste it when it's coming up to a slight boil, yeah. So I did. I was tripping. Alright, so now I'm going to do the cornstarch, but I'm going to let it boil just a little while longer, just a little bit. And let me go ahead and add my onions and bell peppers in my cabbage pot over there. So I'm getting it rolling, y'all. Just add that. I stir it in later. I'm going to make my cornbread now after I finish finalizing my sweet and sour sauce. And yeah, I'm debating if I still want to make rice or not. I might. Not sure. Jeremiah, you think I should make some rice? Yeah? Okay. I'm going to make some rice. I'll make a little pot. That'll be good enough. Okay, I'll be back. So it's coming. It's at a boil now, so I'm going to do this quick. Uh-oh, I'm making a mess, y'all. Okay, so in here I got 2 tablespoons of the cornstarch, okay? So I'm going to add a tablespoon of water to that 2 tablespoons. I'm going to clean this mess up after, because I done waste cornstarch on my counter and on my stove, y'all. So, you know, I got this curry, so that's what I'm making. And the slurry is to thicken the sauce a little more. Not too much, but just a little bit. I'm going to turn my fire down just a little bit. See? Right here. So it's just a slurry. I'm going to add that to the sweet sour. Okay. Now as you can tell, it's gotten a little thick already, so I'm going to add a little bit at a time. I'm going to let that cornstarch flavor cook away too, so it don't interfere with my flavor I got going on. But you guys, it's so simple to make sweet and sour. Now that you know how to make sweet and sour, now don't you go sweet and sour in everything. You got sweet and sour what? Pork, sweet and sour chicken, sweet and sour turkey, sweet and sour shrimp, sweet and sour whatever you name it, duck. Maybe you want duck, sweet and sour duck. That might be a good idea. You know what, you guys? Don't laugh at me. I never had duck before. I don't know if I'm brave enough to try it, but we shall see. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Comment below if you ever tried duck. So this sauce is finished, y'all. Y'all see that? Do you see? Do you see what I see? Alright, you see that? Never mind my stove, y'all. Gotta wipe that down. And I made a whole mess. You see? Beautiful sauce. Simple, quick, done at home. You can do it too. Yup. Yup. It took about, what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes tops. Yeah. You see that? And it's tasty, y'all. Everybody got their different version of how they make it. But this is how I make mine. So, that's going to go on my chicken in just a minute. And then we're going to let that bake. And then we're going to have the residual sauce. It's a different sauce. You know, kids like to dip. Okay. Mighty fine. You see that? Coming along mighty fine, y'all. Gotta bring y'all in closer. I'm gonna let it go for about another 5 or 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna add my sauce so it can bake all the way through. But you see that juice that's in the pan here? I'm gonna drain that off. And then I'm gonna put that sweet and sour so everything would be cohesive, sweet and sour. Alright, y'all, we're gonna get started with this Jiffy cornbread. Let me get my eggs. Alright, y'all already know it's simple. Read about the instruction on the box. I tend to do mine just a little bit different. I got a cornbread from scratch video. I'm gonna link that in the description. Tonight we're doing it kind of quickly so we can boom, bam, wham, and everybody eats and be happy. I know I sound real funny right about now, but yeah, so anyway, yeah, quick Jiffy. I'm using 3 packs. So I'm gonna make 2 quarter pans. Make it like a loaf. In the shape of a loaf. Clean that up. Get the milk. Got my spoon. Yeah, sometimes I do that. Talk my way through what I'm doing so I can stay on track. Now, I'm just eyeballing it because I'm used to it. Okay. Get my sugar. Add that in there. Go ahead and give it a little slight mix. Add my eggs. Let me put, since I don't have my vanilla, I'm going to squeeze in some, oh, it's upside down, organic honey, just to give it another level of flavor. I just eyeball it. Okay. And this So I am gonna put these in the oven along with my chicken, so they're both cooking at the same temp. I always cook my cornbread at 375, but I eyeball it, so I watch it. I'm just putting it in there, watch it, make sure, stick a toothpick to make sure it's all done, and we rock and roll. So the only thing I got left to do is just do my rice, and I'll be done. And I'll show y'all the ending of how I played it and everything, so y'all can see. Okay, I'm sitting here snacking on strawberries and grapes. Don't these strawberries look good? And I ate most of them, but oh well. And they call these grapes cherry candy grapes, something like that. I got it from actually I got it from Walmart. Yeah, and they taste a little different than your normal grapes, but anywho, I'm snacking on some fruit while I'm cooking. Ain't that something? Alright y'all, so you see, this is what I'm talking about. With a little bit of crisp to it, not too much, just a little bit. Now I'm going to pour my sauce on top. My delicious sauce. And if y'all here, y'all can hear Papa Bear in the back. Say hi. He just come home from work. He's saying, gotta get it, gotta go. So y'all see that? Y'all see that? I'm pouring the delicious sauce all over the chicken. We're going to put it back into the oven. And just going to let it just do what it do until it get nice and tender. And we're going to have the rest of the sauce as dipping sauce. I'm trying to make sure I get all the chicken. Each and every piece, so everybody have all that deliciousness. And I still got a little bit of sauce left that I can use for dipping. Okay, that's what it's looking like. And we're gonna, you know, flip it, toss it through, and gonna let it bake all the way through for another maybe 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Alright, that looks good, y'all. Alright y'all, so I got my rice on. I got a little seasoning in my pot and some water, and that's it. And I'll add butter and a little bit. In this spot, y'all know I got my cabbage on, which is 3 minutes. Well, it's done now. I'm about to turn the eye off so that we can let that rest and settle. So we turned that off. In the oven, we got our chicken going, cornbread and the chicken. So we're gonna let that do what it do. The cornbread looks like it got maybe about 10 more minutes. Chicken, we're gonna let that go for another extra 15. All right, we're rocking and rolling, y'all. And of course, we cleaned as we go. Oh yes, we did, because that's how I like to roll, clean as we go. So as long as we keep it clean, hey, we good to go. Now I don't have that much to do, so I'm just letting my food cook. And I'm about to go sit down for just a second, and then we'll come back to check on the food. Alright, so our dinner is complete with the cornbread, the rice, our sweet and sour chicken, and our steamed cabbage, y'all. Oh yeah, it's about to go down. It is about to go down. Natty Pooh, you hungry? Wow. Okay, so we gonna try out our food. I'm gonna make the plate for y'all. If you're hungry, come on, get it. Come and get it. Come and get it. Thank you all once again for watching. Always to keep God first in everything you do. Remember that. Please remember that. Keep God in everything. What'd you say, Nathan? Yes, keep God in everything. He is such a deliverer of many blessings, and He'll be there for you always. Always. Help.
Always.
Always, I always did. I feel like preaching, y'all. Anyway, so, alright, we're gonna make our plate. I'm gonna let the food cool down just a little bit, but I'm gonna make the plate and I'm gonna let Papa Bear try it. As he always ends us out, y'all. Well, this is what I like. This is what I like right here. See that little caramelization going on? Yeah, but it's about to go down. And it's nice and tender. Woo! Look at it. It's nice and tender. Oh, my mouth is watering. But yeah, you guys, you can make homemade sweet and sour sauce yourself. You see the outcome to it. I didn't have to add no coloring or nothing. Hey, I'm just saying, do it yourself. You will love it. You will feel very accomplished for doing it. So, yeah, that's the food. That's dinner. I would have thrown some dessert in there, but I think we're going to end up making some cookies. I'm baking some cookies. Let's see who finished their meal. They'll get some cookies. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. This Papa Bear getting ready to try the plate. He had to take the sauce off so y'all can see his marvelous plate. That's sweet and sour chicken.
Sweet and sour chicken, fried cabbage and rice. Cabbage. Oh, it doesn't work. You try the cornbread. You gonna eat the cornbread? It's on point. Let me try my chicken now. Wait a minute. Woo. Y'all know what it is. You gotta get it. You gotta go. Hey, I'm gonna whip it on that.